Hey guys, just a quick little intro here on this fine Tuesday before I get the video started. I want to address something real quick and then I'll let you know what today's video is about. But what I want to address is I had a commenter, I'm assuming a subscriber, message me today and say that they are done with my channel because I was speaking politics. Now, I try to keep it very vague. I mean, anybody with half a brain probably knows what my political side is. I mean, you can tell most people just by looking at them, the way they talk. You know, I try to keep it very vague whenever politics are involved, just because I know it does turn some people off, and that's the last thing I want to do. And that's why I kept this this instance very vague. I don't think it was political. I said it was somebody from a certain side of the aisle, or somebody that leaned, a certain segment of the population that leaned this way. And you know, I was just being observant. You know, there's a certain segment of the population that's a certain political their political affiliation is one way, and they're always the customers that I have the most problem with. And I think anybody with half a brain, you know, without even being a political person, sees that from this side of the aisle. They're more distrusting type people, and they're more apt to not pay you and to be troublesome as customers. And that's just the way it is. I was just being observant. I wasn't talking politics. It's just that's what I've experienced in my life. And I think anybody who's lived 47 plus years like me has seen what I've seen, and could probably say, a reasonable person would probably say the same thing. So enough of that. I just wanted to address that real quick. So I got 3 service calls today. I didn't get anything on the last one, so it's going to be 2 service calls. First one is replacing a circuit board and a flame sensor, and then I just left them the igniter there as a spare. So I got some good footage of me replacing that stuff for you. And then my second one is that Bosch 15 SEER circuit board, the inverter board that needed to be replacing. So made some good money today. Got the parts swabbed. Both systems are working beautifully. And then the third one, which I didn't get video of, was just a blower motor replacement on an electric furnace. If you guys search on the internet, you can find a million videos of guys replacing blower motors. I didn't waste your time with that. Plus, I was kind of in a hurry this afternoon to get that done. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And like I said, it's not a political channel. It's more of just an observation. Let's leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks a lot. Okay guys, so I installed the AC on this old train furnace probably I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm here to replace some parts on this old furnace. So let's get this panel popped open and get to it. Alright, let's go take a look here. Should be pretty basic. Swapping this out, and we'll get the flame sensor after. Easy. Just pulling plugs and wires, guys. Nothing major. Plugs off first. I just like to do it like this. Wait, there's no problems. EAC a little bit different. That goes there. Circ. Line. L1. Transformer. There. Humidifier. This doesn't even have a humidifier, but whatever. Circ common. Neutrals. Not a like for like cord. Not close. Okay, with that all that done, I can probably pull this one off and not worry about messing something up. Looks like they use black for W2. Everything else should be like for like. They ground these electronic air cleaners. You can just put them into, you can put it into common, same thing. These AccuClean or Train Clean effects. One that's a pain in the butt. Let's take a look at that. You can see where it got burnt right there. It's right where the inducer plugs in. Relay. Okay, let's mount this guy in there. Should fall right on. Pull these old clips off. I don't know if you guys can see in there very good. Let's see if I can get you set up better here. Big head's not in the way.
so. Let's get this plug back in. Just making sure I'm not blocking you. Get this plug back in. Now that we got the board mounted, and let's get our low voltage back in here. Red and red are common. I mean, so you can just run this black from the electronic air cleaner just with common. It's just a ground. So we'll put all those in common. Two electronic air cleaner ones. A pain in the ass with all these wires. There's our common for our air conditioner. Pain in the butt. Get out of there. Got 4 of them to land in here, so it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, maybe we will put that ground on the screw because it's kind of a pain to try to get all these in there at once. But you can't just land it in the common. Back that out a little bit more. Tug, all good. All right, now it should go smoother. Hurt my neck. Fan. Get the fuck out of the way, will you? Fan. I installed a lot of these train clean effects back in the day. A lot of them. Not a huge fan. KW2 is black. Hurt my neck today. W. Lastly, our Y's. Motherboard, the Y is not that far away from the common, so it's got to stretch. flame sensor. The nice thing they did on these trains is they put the flame sensor in a really easy spot to get to. Don't even have to have your right angle guy, even though I did bring it, but you don't need it for these ones. Just take that screw out, pop him out, pop him in. See if I can get you guys a shot of that. You don't see too many flame sensors. Look, got a big old pit in it. So let's look at the new one. Sorry guys, set that down for a second. Nice and shiny. We'll get her put in. Hey guys, I didn't even realize that this board kit gives you a new igniter too, so we'll go ahead and just replace it so it's new. Alright, thermostat's in wait mode. I'm going to get my amp clamp on this inducer, make sure there's no issues with it, and we'll get on out of here. That happen? Oh. Sorry about that, guys. My tape came loose there. So it was running at 0.3, and it looks like it's rated at, what did that say? 0.75. So we should be good. Let's let it fire back up again. Let's read that sticker. All right, wait mode. All right, there she goes. Light. .22 on a 0.75. Running nice and smooth. All good. Okay, guys, she's rated at 0.75. She's running at 0.91 in second stage. I want to recommend replacement of this guy before he dies. Yeah, look, 0.99. Get one of these ordered up for. Alright guys, we're back here with the new board. Let's pull that panel off and start swapping her out for the second time. Guys, I got these little step-off mounting plastic pieces on here. Here's my heat sink here, so I got to put that paste on that and try not to get it all over myself and still mount it here. There's a bunch of paste from the old one. We'll just leave that on there. Try not to get it all over me. Alright, I got both tubes emptied on there. I'm gonna go grab some gloves, latex gloves, and get this spread. If I have some, if not, I'll just ruin a pair of my other gloves. I got lots of them. And we'll mount her in there with the screws. Those screws. Alright guys, ruined my gloves. But I got her thoroughly coated. You want to make sure you got even coverage throughout the whole back side of this, or you'll have a premature board failure. Guys, one thing you really want to make sure when you're tightening all these screws down is use a hand screwdriver. Do not use your drill. You crack this board, you just made yourself an expensive mistake, and you're going to leave your customer without heat. So always use a hand tool and do not over tighten those screws. Very important. Okay guys, I got all the wires back connected, all my Romex plugs. What you want to do before you turn anything on, just go back through, make sure all your screws are all tightened. I did. Make sure that you don't have any plugs that are missing that got stuck behind the board or something you didn't see. Just be real careful before you turn the power on. Make sure you're 100%. You got everything back on the board. Again, very important to do that. Just take the extra two or 3 minutes to do that. Okay guys, we're back powered up. Thermostat's in wait mode. Let's cross our fingers. Hopefully this is, that last board was the last of the bad batch. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Alright, this could take up to 5 minutes. I won't hold the phone here. Alright guys, you're purring like a kitten. No E6 code. That's her frequency. She's ramping up. Check our line. Line's getting nice and warm. Should get nice and toasty hot. Good to go. And to the guy in the comments that said, why didn't I check out the motor? Well, I have a spare one on the truck because I accidentally replaced it the first time, but I know these boards, they will tell you the blower's bad when it's not. Just replace the board. So hopefully that's it. Hopefully that was the last of a bad batch. It should be good now.